Hey, welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot Let's Play. We're now in part 6 where we're going to be going into the generator room. Probably the most generic name for a level in this entire game, but I'll tell you something that's not generic, and that is Cortex's face on these TV screens. I mean, there's no way that they were serious with this design. Look at him! He looks like the fucking Frankenstein monster. It's such a horrible model. Look at his... He's like... It's so bad. It's so bad. It's funny. I love it. And it's everywhere in this level. You're gonna be seeing that retarded face a lot. So if you didn't guess from the completely generic level name, we're in a generator room, more specifically Cortex's generator room, because the entire third island is actually all owned by Cortex. You're not going to be running in jungles or anything like that. And oh, just a heads up, this huge platform, it actually falls after a few seconds. It doesn't seem like it's going to fall, but it will. You'll see it right now. You can see the lights flashing underneath, and that's supposed to be a hint. And well, it caught me off guard the first time. The first time I played, it definitely caught me off guard because it was so big you'd think that it wouldn't fall. But anyway, the whole entire third island might as well have been called Cortex Island because it's all about Cortex in these stages. You're not going to be finding jungle stages or ice stages or anything like that. It's going to be all heavy machinery. Well, heavy machinery was a stage, but it's all going to be mechanic and it's all going to be nuclear themed from here on out, except for a couple stages which are outside of the castle, but we'll get to those relatively soon. So heading into another Tawna bonus stage, and you guys must be getting a little tired of seeing this same type of themed background with while you're in the treetops and all that, because it's the same music, it's the same shit. I mean, you get to see Tawna, but her clothes are on, so it's not anything special. Ugh. Bandicoot porn? Alright, yeah. That will never be mentioned again in this Let's Play. It definitely won't. I mean, Tawna is shaped to be a sex object in the game. I don't know if you're supposed to get aroused by something like that, but... Okay, you gotta stop talking about this right now. Guys, come on. We gotta stop talking about this, because this is not cool. This isn't cool. Anyway, okay, back to the generator room. So the generator room is all about platforming in this level. So they're moving platforms. They're platforms that fall after you touch them for a couple seconds. And basically the generator room has you going forwards, backwards, left, right, up, down. It's a very platformy level. And it will test your platforming skills in all directions. So it's a good level in that respect. But the only problem is, see, I almost fell off of that platform right there, and that's because you can't really position Crash in a good way when you're looking at his back. It just doesn't feel good. It just doesn't feel like you're fully in control, like you can fully tell what you're doing with Crash. So these sections of the stage and in other stages are not something I particularly enjoy doing. I mean, if they had like a better shadow, or just the camera angle was better in general so you could see depth more, you could see how far Crash needs to jump, how far he has to jump. And the only thing that I can think of that kind of mitigates this, that they try to, you know, help the player get around these obstacles when they are looking at Crash's back, is that most of the jumps, when in this perspective, are at the exact distance of Crash's full jump. Like, the amount of distance that Crash can fully go is usually the distance between platforms. So I guess it's okay that they did this, but again, some of them aren't like that, and the ones that aren't like that are a total bitch to do, especially when you're on like the bridge stages with the planks. That's pretty hard to do. So moral of the story is, fuck that perspective. Alright? And you know what's the funny thing is that the two main developers of this game, the ones that actually brought this idea to Sony, their nickname for their concept was actually Sonic's Ass Game, because they realized that you'd be looking at the character's ass a lot of the times while playing the game. So they nicknamed it Sonic's Ass Game, and I guess they were a fan of Sega's Sonic mascot? I don't know. It's just a funny little fun fact type of whatever. I don't even know how I know that. But anyway, we're now in Toxic Waste, and this is a very simple one corridor, one long hallway type of level. There's not many enemies in this stage. The only enemy is the mafia typed whatever. I don't even know what they are. They're buff and they look like they should be in Godfather. And all they're doing is just throwing barrels at you and you have to try and avoid them. So it doesn't seem that hard, but then they start throwing in different types of barrels which bounce. And these ones are just... I fucking hate the ones that bounce so bad because, again, you're looking at Sonic's... Oh, shit. You're looking at Crash's ass. You're looking at his back the entire time. So depth isn't on your side. So when the only way to get around those bouncing barrels is you have to see, I fucked up there. You have to wait and position yourself so that hopefully you'll be in the space between bounces. And that's the only advice I can give you. If you're not good at positioning yourself and you can't really tell where the barrel is gonna bounce next, well then you're pretty much fucked. Like, you can't do anything about that. And I can't give you any tips on how to improve knowing where the barrels are gonna be. I guess you can memorize where each barrel is gonna bounce, because they don't bounce randomly. They're always in like a set pattern. But I mean, who the fuck has time for that? I know I don't. I definitely don't. Oh my god, another Tawna stage? You know, fuck it. I'm not even gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm gonna play it off like I did that on purpose. That was done on purpose, guys. It was definitely done on purpose. I didn't fuck up at all. But this stage isn't long. This Toxic Waste stage is just a long hallway. It's the same gimmick over and over again, and you can only do the same gimmick so many times before it gets old. So thankfully this stage isn't particularly long, and here's the end portal, and that's it. So we don't have to go back to the stage. I did get the gem. It's not that hard to get the gem anyway. And this stage actually gives you the blue gem. So finally, we can actually go back and get the other clear gems. Yay. Sarcastically. I mean, fuck this blue gem, dude. Because we have to go to Cortex Power again. And that other stage that I can't remember, I was complaining about. And now I'm complaining more. I just don't like the blue gem in this game. Ugh. So now we're going to be facing off with Pinstripe, and again, Pinstripe is another animal tested on by Cortex to run his evil army, whatever. Actually, Pinstripe is supposed to be Cortex's official bodyguard, and he certainly looks the part. He has that nice suit. I'm not going to say it's a leather suit because you can't really tell with these graphics, but he's got the suit, he's got the submachine gun. What more protection do you need? He has a fucking suit. Anyway. The boss battle is pretty simple. All you have to do is hide behind cover, hide behind the two chairs, and whenever he moves around or his gun jams up, that's your opportunity to strike him. And it's simple. He doesn't throw any new cards, he doesn't throw any new ideas, new strategies or anything like that. He just continues to shoot like a fucking crazy maniac, and I guess he fits the Mafia style well, right? He's just shooting everywhere. But yeah. If you're wondering what animal Pinstripe is, it's actually a potaroo. And if you don't know what a potaroo is, that's fine, because I didn't know what it was either. And it pretty much is the rat version of a kangaroo. Again, it's specific to Australia. All the animals in this game are specifically in Australia. And the potaroo is a rat from the kangaroo family. Eh. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know why you would test on a kangaroo and then a rat that resembles a kangaroo. But whatever. As you saw when I beat Pinstripe, he actually accidentally shoots the glass behind him. And you saw that like generator type thing. You can see like all the orbs and the energy spinning around. That actually has a plot point in this game. I didn't even realize it. But when he shoots that generator, it's supposed to have all the power running from Cortex's castle. And by him shooting at it and destroying it, you actually take away the power from Cortex's castle. So after this bridge stage, you'll see that most of the stages after this are in complete darkness. And I just thought it was a level idea to have a level where you can't really see anything, but I guess it had a purpose. I was really surprised. I just figured this out, and I'm really surprised that they had that much thought into it to have Pinstripe shoot at the generator and have it make Cortex's castle lose a lot of powers. I'm surprised. I'm honestly stunned. But I get, that's the quality you expect in Naughty Dog games, right? I mean, well, you didn't expect it back then because Naughty Dog was just a new name on the block, but especially now, like, you can just, you know that their work is quality. You know that they produce quality games, and I thought that Crash Run was a decent game, but the more I look at it, the more I go in depth with it, the more I see that it's actually a well-developed game. It has a lot of thought into it, and I'm honestly surprised. But I think I sucked Naughty Dog's dick enough. We're now in the high road, another bridge stage, and unlike Road to Nowhere, the only main difference with this stage compared to Road to Nowhere is that they have a heavy emphasis of you using turtles to get an extra lift in Crash's jump so that you can reach further gaps. So the one thing you absolutely cannot do in order to complete the stage is you cannot spin attack a turtle. You need these turtles there so that you can get the extra bounce so that you can reach these gaps. Because Crash's jump can't reach these gaps on their own. I mean, right here, if I spun into that turtle, I'd have to kill myself because there's no way I'm making this jump on my own. I need that turtle. Unless I decide to use the rope trick, which I discussed back in Road to Nowhere. If you have a lot of skill and precision, you can actually make Crash land on top of the ropes on either side of the bridge, and you can just run across them and effectively skip all the platforming for that particular section. But the only thing is, if you have enough skill to get on top of those ropes, then I'm pretty sure you have enough skill to just jump on planks. So it doesn't really matter which road you take. Just don't spin into turtles. That's all you gotta do, is don't spin into the turtles, and running on the ropes is like your last resort if you accidentally press square or something. Oh god, I saw Tawna and I thought about Bandicoot porn again. Ugh. Oh shit. You know what's funny too is that's probably on the internet. Bandicoot porn. They probably, some sick fuck probably has that. Probably drew some images and posted it on the internet. Oh man. The internet, it's a messed up place, guys. It is a messed up place. Watch my video. I have links to Bandicoot porn or some dumb shit now. Whatever. Any publicity is good publicity, I guess. Anyway, I'll see you guys in part 7.